Okay, so let's take a quick examination of the dashboard here. This is what it should look like when you first sign in, but I'm going to actually go to the site itself so you can see another feature here that's important that may come up, and I want you guys to be able to navigate through it. When you're on the site itself, this is what it looks like right now. We're probably going to play with that. There's actually a bar across the top here that is essentially your link to the dashboard, and you can actually create a new post right from it. You can go straight to portions of the dashboard here. Now, when you can also even actually post straight from here, which is fine. You can do that if you're comfortable with it. But I want you guys to be comfortable with the dashboard itself. So to get to the dashboard, we of course can go to this over to the Life on Campus and then come down to Dashboard, and we get the full dashboard this way. So on the dashboard, you're not going to have all of the same settings that I have. You've seen some of the screenshots that I've put up. I have more options than you do because I'm the administrator of this blog, and for the most part, all you're really going to need is this post sections anyway. It does have a little welcome video here, and I do want you to watch that. There's a bunch of resources. There's all kinds of documentation. WordPress is so incredibly widely used that there's really no reason why you can't find any answer to any question that you have about how to use WordPress. So, writing a post, your profile, playing with themes, which I'm going to expect you. I hope you guys will look at themes. You can't actually set a theme on this blog because, again, you're not administrators, but there's all kinds of information here. What you are mostly going to want to look at are the site stats, which will be later in this semester, and then your posts. So site stats, if we click on that, it will actually show us how well read the blog is. And there are posts on, even though nobody's been maintaining this blog, there are posts that people are still finding through searches. So you can see here, 12 people looked on the 31st, 11 people looked on August 22nd. So, there are still people visiting the site from time to time, getting there just through web searches. Actually, it says here it's all-time views 34,000. So that's not too bad. Views on the busiest day, we actually had 530 people look on November 2nd, 2009, and I think that was a Halloween blog. There was some kind of haunted theme, and that's how a lot of people ended up on it. But you'll actually need to take a look at this information because we're going to do kind of an analysis and what kind of effect the social media can have. So you can have days, weeks, months. So you'll want to look at that. It takes a second, of course, to look at the months because it's actually going back and finding a lot of data. You can see here, obviously, we've had more views, in past years than we have in recent years. And the reason why is I had a particularly active group, really good group, around this time. So, and the more active you are, the better posts you write, the more relevant you are, the more information you'll actually get. Let's see here. Now let's go to, if you click on My Blogs, if you have more than one blog, both of the blogs will show up. I have a different login. If I were to log in with that login, I'd have 3 blogs here. I've been as part of as many as 6 blogs. So you'd actually be able to go back and forth. You can actually choose to leave the blog this way. Please don't do that during the semester. You'll need this for your grade. And then comments and feedback. If you put, if there are comments that you want to approve on the site, this is where you'd get it. So if someone responds to a blog post that you've made, you'll get a notification, and then you'll get an opportunity to approve or decline that comment there as well. But posts is pretty much where we're going to live for the most part. We do have, some other settings, as far as sharing and polls. Additional tools, this would be populated quite a bit more if you were actually an administrator on the site, and then you can actually put your profile in, and I encourage you to actually do put a profile in. You can even put your some of your media contacts in here so that people can get in contact with you. And blogs are all about conversation. You want people to have access to you to some extent so that you're having a conversation with people. One of the great things about this form of media is that it's a conversation, and the expectation of the reader is that it is a conversation. So, and the more active you are in a conversation with them, the better it can be. And hopefully you've seen that while you've been looking at some of the professional blogs that we've been suggesting. Posts is where we're going to go next. We're going to kind of play with this in the next one. You're going to create your own first post. I've just clicked on all posts, and you can see here there are just tons and tons of posts. There's almost 600, I think. Yeah, 579. Some good, some bad, some in between. And I'm going to have you guys, I hope you guys will go back and look at some of them, and we can even have discussions about them if you'd like in the discussion space. If you see one that you think, this isn't very good, or, this is why I think that, or, Jay, what do you think of this? What kind of grade would this get me? That kind of thing. And we can talk about that. I won't discuss actual students' previous grades, but I'll talk about what my expectations are. I'd be happy to. You can also copy post and add new posts. And what we'll do next is, of course, create a new post. So that'll be the next video.